Hello everybody and welcome to my Minecraft tutorial, and today we are going to be building a wizard's tower, and I believe this is episode 22 I think of my tutorial series. I'm losing count of these things. But yeah, we're going to be building a wizard's tower. These are the resources you're going to need, apart from the leather here and the oak and bone meal. All of these other resources we're going to use at some point. So this wizard's tower design was by a Planet Minecraft user, Tiny Spider. It's part of his farmhouse pack, and I highly recommend that you check that pack out. It's got some great designs in it, and hopefully I might even build one or two of his other designs in the future. So this wizard's tower is going to be designed for our enchanting setup. So our farm's just down there. I have this nice little spot up here on top of a hill, so I've just come over here. The cottage is off in the distance there, the other side of the pond, and I thought this would be a nice place to build it. So before we start, there's one thing I want to show you that we need for building this wizard's tower, and that is we're going to put some leaves on the side of it to make it look kind of old. So just bone meal a tree as you would normally, and to collect leaves, this can be any type of leaf. Left click on it with shears and you actually pick them up. And these will not decay when placed, so if you want to get fancy with hedges and stuff, which we will probably do in a later tutorial, probably at some point in the future, then that is the way to go. There's some wood here, that's okay. I'm going to need some wood for other things that I want to build later, such as decoration, you know, the crafting benches, chests, beds, all that kind of stuff. So let's just keep those on one side for now. I will warn you in advance, this process could be quite long-winded. This is the hardest build I've ever attempted to do. There may be parts where I cut the footage due to it just going on and I'm struggling and losing where I am and that kind of thing. So just be patient, guys. This is going to be a great build when it's done, hopefully. So the first thing that we're going to need is we're going to need some cobble and some oak wood. So hopefully you don't mind this process being slightly long-winded, and it will be easy for you in future tutorials. So we're just going to start off by using this pattern in this corner, sort of like a triangular shape, and we're going to leave this bit free. This is where the doors are going to be, and then we want to do the same thing here. Oops. I have got the stone axe. I've been using a stone axe because my iron one broke, but I have crafted another iron one. I just want to use it up, really. And we're also going to need some dirt as well, actually, to fill up a few of these areas. So we're going to need to leave another gap of 2 here, and put this one down, like that, in that shape. And we're also going to want to put down like this as well. So you have this sort of, whoops, we're out of line here. So you're going to have this kind of configuration. Let's just pop you there, and pop you there. And we need to fill in each of these sections with cobblestone. It's apart from this one, because this one's going to be the entrance, obviously. Whoops. And we're also going to need some slabs. Our cobblestone slabs. Did I pick those up? Yeah. And we're going to pop those in front of these cobblestone blocks. So obviously we don't need them on the front. And now I'm going to grab myself 2 ladders. I'm just going to get my ladders out. Pop them right here. And we could go ahead now and put in the floor if we want, but I'll leave that for now. So the next thing that we need to do is here we want to get our wood up like that. And by the way, if you're wondering why the inventory keeps popping up, I'm having to use reference images for this because this build is very complicated, and if you don't do it right it will probably look horrible. So again, please excuse me for that. I try to do my best, but I want to make the buildings look good in this world, and this was a great design. So we've done the corners sections. We need the cobblestone again, and we whoops, is that how we do it? Yes. Yeah, got it right. So let's pop those in there, and we can get our ladders again. This is just going to be useful for eventually when we need to build other floors and stuff, and that ladder needs to be there anyway. So why don't we also add some torches onto the front here, just to light it up a little, because I'm going to be clearing a lot of this away, and I'll use my remaining walls up around here as well. But I'll add those off camera. So the next step for us is to now add, just on the inside corners, the ones that are purely left, these, add more wood. And on the front here, we want to add some cobblestone above where our door will be. And our door is going to be in front of these. And for the remaining ones, these are just normal. So this here, and this here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the doors and put them in. So we use those up. Let's pop you here and pop you here. So they're the doors. Let's not forget about our ladders. Let's pop those in here, and we also now need to add some of those leaves we collected earlier onto the front. So leaves. Oops. Let me just see how we've got those positioned. Alright. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, and we want 1, 2 in that corner, just like that. So we've done this layer now, and we need to go on to the next layer. So on the next layer, it is pretty much the same as the previous layer. We want cobblestone here, cobblestone here, cobblestone here, oak wood there, oak wood there, oak wood there, and oak wood there. We want another 4 cobblestone across the front here. I'm going to use cobblestone for now. I may mix in some mossy or change it to stone brick later, but you can use whatever you like. I'll leave that one up to you. So in here we want some leaves around here. Actually, I think this one's got to go. We don't need that one anymore. And we can just add a few leaves around the front, like that. There we go. So onto the next layer. This is going to be where our floor is going to go. So let's not forget about our ladders either. We want to make sure that those have been done. So this is going to form essentially a floor. Did I look at that Enderman down there? I don't think so. I think he just teleported to the surface. As long as it doesn't bother me, I'm not too worried. So we're going to need our wood again, and our wooden planks actually. For the first time today, we're going to need wooden planks, and this is why I got dirt. Let's put the leaves away. We don't need the leaves right now. So this area needs to be all filled in with wooden planks. Enderman seems to have gone, thankfully. So this will form our first floor. Put some torches up in here, why not? And now we need to build sort of like an outer rim for this thing. So we can move the dirt and get that out of the way. So behind here we want 2 wooden blocks, and this is going to be really awkward to place, isn't it? I'm gonna have to use dirt actually to place these things properly because of the new log placement. This build, I believe, was built before the new log placement, so this could be challenging for this area. So we've got the 2 behind it. We now want another one here, like so, and then we sort of need to form like an L shape based off this, and we already have one here. And I need more dirt. I'm already out completely, and I know I keep getting fall damage. It's fine. I'm not worried about that. Sun going down, so let's just get up here. So as you can see, we've got the start of the L shape right here, and you need to form that sort of L shape again on this side as well. We need to form the L shape right here. So we've got that there, and then we need that here, and then we've got that there, and the moon's coming up, so I'm just gonna jump into bed. You can only sleep at night. Oh yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it? Because we're higher up. And we essentially need to keep forming this L shape all around the build. So we've got this L shape here, we need another L shape here, which I think I might have already said. Let's pop you here. You see, as I'm looking at the front now, I'm not sure if we were meant to go up another layer. I think we were. That's where we've gone wrong. We've gone wrong here. We need to add another layer and then build on the L shape. Sorry. So let's just get rid of all this. That needs to stay, doesn't it? That needs to stay. This needs to go. This needs to go. That needs to come up here. So this is our first mistake. So if we were going to do this, we were going to need our ladders here, and then we're going to want log blocks next to the ladders, like this, and then this. Then we want them in front of the ladders, and then we want them like that. Nope, not like that. Oops. We want them here. This is where things begin to go wrong. Oh god, wait till I get to the roof. We know me and roofs in this game. Oh man, that means this is too low as well, so I'm going to have to clear this out. Oh dear, falling about now as well. So yeah, these builds are going to be a bit long-winded for you guys. I'm an awful builder in this game. I cannot build. I'm not too bad with everything else, but building, not my strong point. So we've got 3 here, then we need another 2 that sticks out from here. And I know there's dirt all over it. I will correct the dirt later. 2, and then we want 1 here. Is that right? Yep, 1 there, 1 there, and then we want 1 here, and then we want 1, whoops, wrong block, 1 there. Then we need to form this other L shape on top of here, and then we need to form a further lip here. There we go, and we need to fill all of this in with wooden planks, as we did earlier, but on the right level this time. There we go. Much better. And now I'm going to add some leaves again, just as decoration, sort of around the edge. And we're going to do it again in this corner. So why don't we just build that up like this. I mean, these leaves aren't going to be perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not very good with design. I can always alter it off camera if it looks ugly or whatever. So, let's see. On to the next layer. And this one is quite a bit more simple. Thankfully. Makes a change. So essentially, basically, we've just got to go for a run all the way around this with cobblestone on top of all these sort of L shapes and stuff we formed. So here, here, and you want this sort of back section. These are going to stay wood, so we want here and here. There, there, and how there. That's going to be wood. There, there, there. That's going to be wood, and there, and there. And now let's get our wood again. There, 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 and there. So let's pop those here. And this is going to be an area where there's going to be some crafting tables. We're going to have a bed and stuff in there while we're working up here. But we don't need to add that stuff right now. Again, I'm going to add a few leaves. Just like this. And onto the next layer. So this layer is pretty much, in fact, exactly the same. So this is good news. We want the wooden beams running up. And we want our cobblestone, which I've almost run out of, actually. So let's make sure that we build the ladder. Nearly out of ladders too, so let's put the ladder in here, and let's put this here, that there, that there, that there, and I'm now out. So let's go and get some more. I've got another bit of cobble. Up we go. A lot of the wood is going to be used on this roof, by the way, which is probably going to take the most amount of time to figure out. So let's put some here and let's get some leafy decoration on, like that. Let's eat an apple. And we're moving on to the next layer, which, happily enough for me, is exactly the same. So this build is actually turning out to be not as hard as I thought it would be. Apart from the one slip up, I think we've gone relatively without a hitch so far. So this is good news for me. So let's see. Let's put you here, 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 and then across the back like that, and then in here. And actually, looking at the screenshot, I believe these now stop here, because I can't see anything. So now we need another set of ladders. Down to our last 2 ladders now. So yeah, I believe they those logs stop there. So again, we're going to add some leafy decoration. Whoops, I don't want to fall off. So we'll come around to the front again, just up here, and we will add a couple more leaves on the front, and we'll add 2 on the back. Just add some leaves like that. So on to the next layer, which is going to be another floor level. So obviously now I've learnt my lesson from the first time of doing this. We need to go and go one higher. So alright, let's see, we need to go here, wood there, wood there, wood there. Let's get the ladders in first, so that I've got a rough sketch of what I want to work with. Now we're going to need stone on the back again, and now we're going to be needing some dirt with us. So as you can see, the further we get up the tower, the bigger it's actually getting. Put some wood at the back there, so you've got this kind of cobblestone effect. And we're going to need some of that either side, and we're going to put wooden planks in these little bits here before. Right, so let me see. So we're going to have another corner piece, sort of like a corner piece, I think. Here is how we are aiming to do that. Yeah, that's what we want to do. And then we're going to extend this one along 4. So we're going to come out here. Oops. And then let's get this here. Pick up you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to want to come in one with a corner here. And then another corner there. And then we're going to go out 2 at the front. Just 2 this time. Here. And here. Now let's see, we're now at the front. Let's continue from here at the back. I find working from the back is a little easier than trying to work from the front. So as I'm looking at this, now we need a wooden block here. It's exactly the same as this, by the way, except I believe this side, yes, is a bit different. We need another wood block, so we want to extend it for 3 from the 2 here, so 1, 2, 3, and then we want another 2 sticking out here, which I've now run out of wood for, so we're going to need some more wood. So let me grab my remaining stack of wood. I'm going to bring the rest of this stuff up with me now, because I know we're going to need it soon. So rather than waste all that time, keep coming back up and down, I'm going to grab everything on this trip and let's continue building away. So 1 here, so we've come out to this point, And now to get back to the front we need another 3. So as I go across like this, there's another 3, and now we need to fill in this with wooden planks. But there are some special bits that we don't quite need to fill in with wood. We need to fill in with some other resources. So obviously let's fill all this in. Let's bring you across, but actually we need some cobble in this area. And it's bedtime again. Do you think I can make that? Ah, no. So we can begin to take some of this dirt down while we're waiting. As a lot of it isn't needed anymore. Get rid of a lot of those resources that we no longer require. I was wondering why that wooden plank was there, but it was used as a filler block, wasn't it? Let's get you back. Alright, so second floor built. Can't understand why that doesn't go to the roof. If I have some wood I might do that. So we've got our next level built, but let's add some leaves. Just one leaf actually, one leaf block. Oak leaves there. And there we go, onto the next layer. And this is where things begin to get a tad more complicated. So this one you need some cobblestone slabs here, and you need some on this outer edge as well, and I think that's it for now. We need to bring 4 across here. I don't know why I'm holding shift. 4 across there. We need another 4 across here, and 4 across the back. And I'm actually out of ladders, interestingly enough, but this is it I think actually. So let's see, we need 4 across the back of where the ladders would be, and now I need these. Let's put you there, you there, and you there, and I need some of these lovely oak wood blocks right here to fill in the remainder of this floor. So that's this layer done. I'm just going to add some leaves just in this corner for some nice little effect. So we're almost done now, guys. We're very, very close. So in the next level we are going to be adding some cobble here, 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 there, and there. We're going to fill up the remainder of the gap with the wood. And now let's get our glass panes going. Put those in. By the way, this room is actually going to be our enchanting room when we're finished, right at the top. Right at the tippity top of our tower is going to be our enchanting room. I'm also thinking of putting the nether portal in here as well. Man, I'm hungry again, so let's eat some food. I'm going to get my leaves, and why don't we just 1, 2, and then we'll put 1 along the side there. So onto the next layer, which is again effectively the same, because we are going to have some nice big windows in this build. Up here, up there. Man, we are really high up. I kind of like this. I like the fact that we're going to be able to kind of look out of the window and kind of gaze over what is going to be eventually our sort of valley here, I guess. So let's fill up you. Let's put the remaining glass panes in to fill up the windows. I did bring a few extra glass panes because I did have a few. I just brought them all from previous projects. So there are our glass panes, and again let's add some leaves. Want 1 leaf here, 1 leaf there, and let's sort of wrap it round that corner. I'm going to throw some light down in here now in this room, because we're going to be, I have a feeling we're going to be adding a roof onto it in the next layer. So let's add some torches away onto it, pick you up. And let's see what the next layer brings us. Yeah, we're going to be starting on the roof now. And this is where things begin to get challenging, so you may see a few cuts here. So on top of the windows, we're now actually going to come in one, and we're going to put some wood over the torches, as well as extend the pillars as well. So I'm going to put wood over the torches to kind of create this sort of look, is what I think they're trying to go for. Actually, no. Sorry about that. No, we don't want to do that. We need to extend the pillar upwards, and we want wood here and here. And then there, and then we're going to fill up the middle with cobble. That is what I wanted to do. And this is for all sides. So like this, and then let's fill up the rest with cobble. Did I not bring all my cobble up with me? I must have left some down below. So why don't we just open that and pick up the rest of the cobble. So let's admire our handiwork. It's still kind of a bit ramshackled with all the dirt yet. Still around it and everything, but let's admire our handiwork. Yeah, it's really coming together. It doesn't look right without the roof, of course. And obviously with all the dirt on it, it kind of distracts from the design, but we are getting there, and that's the important thing. I was expecting this build, honestly, to be a lot harder than what it was. Up to now, anyway. So did we fill all of this in? No, we didn't. So no leaves on this level. So we've done all of that. Now comes the real test, the roof. In between each of these corners, you've obviously got some wood actually at the back, so we're going to need the dirt again. I didn't realise that. We actually have some right at the back, and oh, that's going to be so awkward, isn't it? I'm going to have to come down here and block in the windows to do this. Because we need wood around the back here, and we're going to have to keep doing this. And in fact, there is not actually even a way of doing that here, is there, on this side, without going straight down. We can do it on this one though. Of course, that's a slab, isn't it? And we cannot climb slabs. Wonderful. So this is going to get challenging now. I really should have left those windows alone. Well, I have a few spare panes. I think we can sacrifice one or maybe two windows. I'm going to leave this dirt here until we're done with it. Let's leave you here. Undoing all my hard work. Let's climb back up here again.